Hello and welcome back, friends in the YouTube world, whether you're subscribers or you've been brought to this video by the algorithm. I haven't got much of a script for this video, but as you can tell from the title, I'm just going to be talking about the 1% theory. It's not even a theory that I've read about or anything like that, it's just something I've seen written and something that I think is quite important. And it's relevant to me over the last 2 days because I'm going to keep it transparent with you guys. Yesterday was not the best day. I mean, I've released a couple of videos recently about overthinking and getting over it and stuff like that, but yesterday was a bit of a reverting. I reverted a little bit to those sort of the overthinking and the negative thoughts. Nothing bad happened. There was nothing bad about the day. I woke up early, went to boxing, trained for 2 hours. It was good. But then after that, I was indoors and I started feeling myself reverting back to them things. But the point of this video is temporary, and I just want it to be a message to anyone else out there who is struggling with anything. It's so temporary, like literally the next day you can fix things. And even for people that are in, mine are like fleeting moments. It's not a big deal, it's just stuff that people go through every day, not anyone with any mental health issues. It's just something you go through every day. So mine wasn't a big deal, but there might be people in sort of worse scenarios, darker scenarios, and I want them to know that all it takes is that little 1%. That little next day, that picking yourself up to go again. It can be one small thing which is a catalyst to getting back on track. It could be exercise, it could be meeting a member of your family for a chat and letting it all out. It's very important that we know that at times it feels like it's an uphill struggle and you feel like you're 99% away from where you need to be. But it's small steps. You just take it 1% by 1%. I talk from experience over the last couple of days, so I told you what happened yesterday. I got into that mode of thinking, but the important thing was where I've sort of not overcome it now, but I understand it better now. I didn't allow it to ruin my day or to bring me into some sort of deep depression. I took it for what it was. I understood that it was just a little bit of being alone and thinking too much and being inside the house. That's all it was. And it doesn't need to be made into anything more than that. So the reason I talk about it is because today was completely different. Today was like a breath of fresh air. I completely forgot it. I went for a 5k run. Then I went to the gym. Then I've been shooting for YouTube. I've been discussing music stuff with people and getting stuff in place. So it's like you can go from feeling a certain type of way and feeling like, not that it's the end of everything, but like feeling like there's no hope or what am I doing or I'm struggling or I'm lost in life. The next day could be completely different, and it's all about mindset and doing the right things for you. So if you're feeling like that and then the next day you're getting up and repeating the same things, feeling the same way but not doing anything about it, then you almost have to start taking some accountability. That's not to say that people who struggle are making things up or are overreacting. It's just to say, take a bit of accountability and try and fix it before you start overestimating the problem or reaching out to people and saying, I need this, I need that. Take some accountability first. Are you doing all the right things? Are you exercising? Are you not scrolling social media all the time? Do you have a good diet? Have you got good relationships? Are you speaking to people? Are you out every weekend? Are you drinking all the time? These little things are, I say little things, but they're all things that will contribute to that feeling. So I don't want to ramble on too long. I just want the message of this video to be, find that 1%. Now you see from some of the clips in here, I was outside, I was in nature, I was taking in the world outside of my mind, getting out in nature, moving, not cooped up inside. I was out there and actively trying to make a change to things. I said to myself, today will not be the same as yesterday. And that's key. You have to tell yourself, today will not be the same as yesterday. And you keep building that 1% day after day after day after day. Now, I'm not sitting here preaching and saying that that's easy. I'm by no means at a point myself where I feel completely fulfilled and like I'm putting everything in. But today could have been a catalyst, and next week I'm using it as a 1% week. I want 1% on Monday, 1% on Tuesday, 1% on Wednesday, 1% on Thursday. You catch my drift. The point of this message is you don't have to be fixing everything in a day, fixing everything in 2 days. And like I say, I'm not preaching like I got all the answers, because I haven't. I'm still on the journey myself, but I just hope that this message can help anyone out there who might be feeling like that, or even if they're not feeling bad but they know they can give more. They know they can give more. They're half committed, or they're waiting for something to push on more. Find the 1% in that day. It's much easier to frame it like that in your mind than to frame it as, I haven't got all of this, I need all of this. There's so much space and time and action in between. It's much easier and it's much more fun to just find that 1% and change everything that happened yesterday to today and go again tomorrow. That is the main message of this video. You will see from some of the clips that I've inserted the type of things that I do to try and get to that point. I think for a lot of us who have overactive minds or think too much, movement is key, exercise is key, action is key, not sitting indoors is key. We have to be moving. We can't give our mind that chance to start battling against us. We have to put positive thoughts into it, and it's that battle against our mind. We can't give it the chance to defeat us, so we've got to keep moving, keep active, and yeah, just beat up the day, give it that 1%, and yeah, I think you'll start to see things get better for you in all areas of your life. I'm no expert, it's just my experience. I'm sharing that with you. I'm sharing with you what I did today to get to that point. I feel amazing today, and I hope that you can get to that point where you start to feel good too, and you find what it is within you or outside of you that takes you to that place. So that being said, stay blessed, stay positive, and I'll see you on the next video.